Hey guys, welcome back to the Pals podcast. This is our third episode that we're going to do from. Oh, should it be the
Marievale.
third?
It is the
It is the third.
well, we don't know which one it is.
Which one it's gonna
in
be.
what order it will come out.
Yeah, so we've done 3 recordings, let me say, in Marievale. And depending on how I edit, we will put them up in different orders. So in this episode of the podcast, we just want to talk about Marievale itself and why it's such a great birding destination within the wider Gauteng, and then also serves as a great photography destination and just a good morning out, I'd say. So I think I've been coming to Marievale more than 7 years now. I think the first time I came to Marievale was 2016. January 2016, I heard about Marievale from Facebook groups, and I was like, okay, let me go check this out. And since then, I've been coming consistently. PJ, yourself?
About 3 years now.
Yeah.
3 years coming to Marievale, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know how you heard about it, but
Who knows?
Who
I think
knows,
I just literally Googled bird sanctuaries, I think. And then I found Marievale and I was like, cool, let me just drive here.
Okay, so for me, Marievale's 50 k's away from my house exactly. The first time I came, I got lost a little bit because the entrance, when you put it on the GPS back in the day, was not the right entrance. So it would take you down the backside. But now I know better. So one of the advantages is it is very close to home. 50 k's on the N3. We here in 40 minutes, I think, from my place. I've been coming up and down to Marievale for the better part of 6 or 7 years now. And I do find it as one of the better birding destinations. I've got some great sightings here. I think African rail, the first time I saw was here in front of the hide we're filming in now, which is the Harida hide. It's the first hide that you get into. A lot of the water birds, the crakes and other specials, we also get here quite often and quite regularly. I think one of the birds that I've dipped on that comes through Marievale every now and again is the slaty egret, but we'll get it one day. But so I think for Gauteng, this is one of the premier birding destinations, and I think I love it just as a morning out and coming here. PJ?
Yeah, I think Marievale, pretty good for waders, pretty good for, there's so many flamingos now.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty good for that. And then obviously all the specials. So I think a lot of people come here early parts of the year between January and like March to get all the crakes. Like spotted crake has probably been here, striped crakes, all of these Balian's crake. So those are very special birds that people come and get here. But I think, like you mentioned, it's also good for photography.
Yeah.
One of my best kingfisher shots are from here, from the Harida hide, that I have printed up in my study. And I think, so it's a very good photography destination. And it's also very friendly because a lot of people are very friendly around here. I mean, we know.
The correction.
Yeah, so we know we both met Jay actually at the Harida hide. And a lot of people we were just chatting to and stuff like that. So it brings that kind of birding camaraderie back out. So I think Marievale is a very good destination. Like you said, good distance from home in terms of just kind of getting here early in the morning. And then I guess just good birding. On eBirds, this place says that it has over 300 birds at Marievale as a count. So I think it's a good spot if you're starting out birding to come and get a lot more of the common birds and stuff like that. But you never know, you might just stumble into some rarities also. Which is really, really great. So it's a really, really good birding destination. And we keep coming back and back and back, even though today we've not seen any lifers, but we just keep coming back to see the birds again, to kind of just enjoy them, get some good photos of them, and then just to kind of like spend some time again, I guess in the reserve.
Yeah. So I think Marievale is a wetland that's surrounded by grassland. So the number of species you get a lot of the water birds, so a lot of the ducks, the waders, cormorants, and things like that. And then on the fringes, you also get waxbills and wydars and a lot of the bishops and things like that. The last trip I made to Marievale, we got the collared pratincoll.
Yeah.
Collared, or was it rock? No,
No, not rock. It was
black-winged.
black-winged.
Yeah, sorry, black-winged pratincoll, which was a lifer for me. It is a what they call, I think, an official Ramsar site. I must just go check what a Ramsar site involves, but it's a protected sort of wetland site because of the diversity of life that it supports in terms of the bird life, and then also the sort of sanctuary that it provides for migratory birds as well. So you get a lot of migratory birds that you will use the site as a resting point just to fuel up and then move on to their final destinations. I think I've been here a couple of times when all the telephone lines or the power lines have been filled with Amir falcons, which is a sight to see. I think the other thing, there are some rare animals. I've seen otters out the front of Harida Hide, and they have also seen caracal or serval. I think serval in the reserve. Serval hunt rodents. So yeah, it's a good sanctuary for the birds, but you also get some of the smaller animals as well. But affords good photo opportunity. This morning, PJ and I were in the Harida Hide. We were the only ones here, and we got a pintail wider flirting with his female, so we've got some good shots. I think the first time I've seen that interaction, which is, like PJ says, we keep returning because every trip will offer something new somehow or the other. Yeah. I think one of the things to highlight is at the moment the water levels are very low. The lowest you've seen it.
I've never seen it this low.
Yeah, and in my 6 years, I think the lowest I've seen it as well. I've seen the Harida Hide dried out, but still muddy. But the water levels are so low that actually the plants have had a chance to grow up, and it's now just bush in front of the Harida Hide. I'll get a video and insert it so you can see for yourself. And I think the other thing to note is that summer birding, obviously birding is different, but we got in this morning and it was quite cold.
Yeah.
And in the winter, if you're coming here, it's freezing.
It's like below zero. So
yeah,
I would say we've had like some really cold mornings at Marievale. But yeah, I think some of the logistics of Marievale is also that it opens, I think, at 6 o'clock.
6 and closes at 6 as well.
In the evening, and then I think it used to be free. And then at some point you started having to pay.
Yeah,
and
2 or 3 years back, I think.
Yeah, and I don't know what the cost is now. I think we'll put it up somewhere, but I think it's around like 30 Rand per person and like 20 Rand per car or something like that. Yeah. So probably like $100 for 2 people to come through. So just keep that in mind. You can pay with card, so you don't have to bring cash. I think it's even cashless actually.
Yeah, you have to pay with card, yeah.
So just keep that in mind. But yeah, definitely a destination that you should definitely think of coming to. And then we'll be doing reviews of all the birding spots that we've pretty much been coming to or going to. And if there's any that you think that we should visit potentially, also let us know, or make a video on, let us know in the comments below. And any last thoughts on Marievale?
Yeah, just I think to add a couple of things. We obviously sitting in front of the Harida Hide. There are a number of hides that you can sit at and take photos, or you can drive around. And when driving, you can normally get through with a sedan, except when it's especially wet. Then the roads on the backside, so past Dekerheid?
Yeah,
Dekerheid. Yeah, past Dekerheid, they get a little waterlogged, and it does become a little bit hairy to drive in a normal sedan down that side. But that's where the crakes and some of the special birds like the snipes and stuff are. So you want to get out there, but you don't necessarily need a 4x4. You can navigate with a just normal sedan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's good for Marievale. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next review or episode.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.